The objective here is to try to line up this graphics evenly and proportionally on the hood here. The hood already has a center line that we can follow, but the graphics do not have a center line marked on it. I previously went over this with a pen and drew a straight line. I located the center opening here and put a small tick mark with the pen. Same with at the bottom here where the peak is. I found the center and I put a little tick mark. And then I got something long and straight and I lightly marked it with a pen. You don't want to press heavy because that'll leave possibly a mark on the other side of the graphic. So just go lightly. Once we've achieved drawing out a center line, we can use a couple pieces of regular masking tape, green painter's tape as a matter of fact. And what I'll do is I'm going to line this piece of tape up on one side of this line. So I've chosen the right side here, and the same for the top. And as I flip this over, my center line now is on the right side here. My tape is on the left side. Draw my hood into place. And I can line up this line from the back side according to what I'm seeing on the tape here. As such. Once I'm satisfied with the positioning, I could use a couple more pieces of tape and temporarily tack it into place. Like this. With this particular scene, I'm going to try to make sure that I end up with the edge of the sword here following this high spot, this body line. Okay, same with the side here. Being sure that I've got the balance. Take some tape again. I'm going to tack it down well because we're going to start on one side. And I don't want the graphic to shift. I'm actually going to use this side to try to stabilize the opposite side. And then once we've achieved placing down the graphic on the one side, it'll be the anchor for working on the opposite side. Okay, I'm going to mix up a solution of 2 parts water and 3 parts drops, sorry. Cut. Okay, I'm going to have to edit some of that stuff because some of it didn't turn out properly and I kind of goofed up on my way, so we're going to try it over again. Okay. Anyways, we've established the line. Blah, 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 blah. We put down our tape. Once we flip it over, we'll use a piece of tape and match it up to the tape that shows us where the straight line is in the back side. Now we can flip this once again and remove that tape. So now we've transferred our registration to the front side. What you'll want to do is prepare a take your time, enjoy yourself. It's a nice, easy process. The medallion is under here. I didn't cut this particular graphic out. What I'll do is I'll cut it in place afterwards. However, for those who decide to pop them out or have already lost them, you can just cover right over top. It doesn't hurt also if you find that there's too much friction with your using a credit card or this plastic tool. You can always spritz the surface, and that helps relieve a lot of the friction. Again, just working it. As you get that water worked out from behind it, and it does not take a lot of whole bunch of pressure, it just takes moderate pressure. As you work that water out from behind it, it'll begin to stick better. The moisture won't stay behind forever. It will eventually dissipate. It'll just be drawn out by the environment, and you'll get a full bond with this. That's quite wet back in this pocket area here, as you can see. But once that water starts to leave and you can just keep working it out, that's when it's going to tack. But this is the process in order to